Good evening, and welcome to Good Company. My name is Pooks, and tonight we're going to be starting off a new play series, or I'm going to be starting off my free player game. I've kind of gone through a fair bit of the campaign. I think I know how the game works now, and to be honest, I'm getting a little bit frustrated with a few of the bugs that you get here. I haven't played any of the games against a competitor yet. There doesn't seem to be a thing where we do need to beat competitors at this last one, maybe, or maybe this last one. But yeah, anyway, the idea is I'm going to go through a free play game here. Right, so the map, I'm just going to start off with just the normal defaults here. I'm not going to do anything super hard, because I don't know how the competitors operate, and I think I'm still getting used to this. I'm not perfect at it. In terms of maps, I'm going to go with Circuit Plains, because I like the layout of the buildings, or the look of the layout of the buildings a little bit better. We will not be starting as a multiplayer game, so sorry anyone who wanted to join, but that's not going to be available. We'll go with the full 3 competitors, so it looks like we've got a 1-star, 2-star, 3-star, so if it's anything like Anno, then, you know, electronic assembly. But yeah, if it's anything like Anno, then these guys will be my main competitors, and these other guys will get kind of wiped out pretty quickly. Anyway, that's what I think will happen. So, without much more ado, let's start a new game and see how we go with the glorious Pooks Corporation. And now we just got to deal with a loading screen. Alright, here we go. We're in, we have nothing happening, that's to be expected. Do I start off with a building, or do I need to kind of buy one? It looks like I need to buy one. Now I'm meant to have competitors as well here, so just tap M and I'm getting a map up. Actually, hang on, yeah, we do have a... oh, we need to pause as well, because otherwise my competitors will have a leg up on me. So I've started off in the middle, there's me there, with a little top hat. Can't make me walk around. I'm very happy apparently. I'm a leader. Oh, okay, so I get some skills. Cool. I'm self-made. Cool. And I'm an achiever. Okay, cool. Good for me. Alright, so we've got this little guy here. Let's go to the market overview. We can make cassette players, or we can make calculators, are the 2 markets that we have access to. Later on, we'll be able to discover a whole heap more. Oh, pardon me. Been a long day, apparently. We can kind of dive into other things. Oh, massage bot. Could use one of those right now. We can dive into other things as well from the looks of things, but I think where I'm going to start off is going to be maybe in the calculators. You know, beep beep bop, that sort of thing. I mean, the cassette players sound like fun as well. You know, because I remember these. I used to have one of them. It used to be the coolest thing ever. Until the Walkman came out, and then that was the coolest thing ever. And then, you know, mobile phones. So, and YouTube. Alright. With that in mind, first thing we're going to do is actually design our first calculator before I set up anything else. I want to know what I'm creating. So we're going to go with a simple plastic case. Wooden ones are more stylish, but we're going to go with a plastic because it has a little bit more room, which means I can make it a little bit better. The aesthetics, they kind of don't matter, or and whatnot. So, you know, you can kind of choose anything here, and it doesn't really matter. We can go with a stretch tech, or we can go square tech. It's not going to have an effect to the overall rating of the features. Because I'm an orange company, there's my little logo there. That's my cool shades and top hat. We'll stick with the divided orange for our products. That can be our theme. Now, modules. You need to actually kind of build up your modules here. And what I'm thinking is I go with battery stacks, right? And then the other thing I think I need is display. Yeah. So these things will increase my display and decrease like things like weight and ecological. I can't say that. Oh my god. Ecological footprint. Yeah, that's it. That's right. Okay, cool. I can speak. Hurrah. So just thinking the most efficient way of doing things, and yeah, this is it's like a little mini games of Tetris here. So I've got to meet market demands. Actually, wood might be my best bet, right? Might be able to get a little bit more money out of that. So let's just check that, right? If we go with a wooden case, then we get a little style bonus, right? Then I also do need to make things fit though. So if I do that, and then back to our modules and just do a fourth one, we'll meet all the expectations, exceed the battery, and also get points for style. What more could we want? So possible profit per unit is 362 here. If I go with a plastic case instead and just redesign that per how we had it with a number of modules. Yeah, so I'll get an extra 40 bucks with using a wood case. So we're gonna go with that. Small amounts will count in the start, I suspect. So let's do that. Back to modules, here we go. Grab the final LED array and a battery stack. And we're good to go. So Maxi Multiplier Deluxe, that sounds like a fantastic name. You can use this or you can just call it your own. First person in chat, if you want your name on this calculator, you've got 5, 4, 3, 2, that's okay. Maxi Multiplier Deluxe is gonna be the name. I don't know if I can name it, rename it later on, so yeah, maybe I will. Nope, doesn't look like it. We're stuck with it now. Sorry if there was a delay between when I was speaking and the whole thing. Anyway, so we're making a wooden calculator, which seems a little bit weird, but you know, each to their own. Okay, so now that we have a design, what we want to do is set up our factory area here. So, build mode. What are the modules I'm making again? Well, let's work from the backwards end towards... yeah, we're going to work backwards. Alright, so we're going to want these guys at least 3, probably more. We're going to need a courier pallet in which to sell the calculators in. We might also want that set up like that. There is a reason, which I will share at some point. But we'll do that. You're going to make these, and that's going to tell me the modules I need. Alright, so we need wooden case, battery stacks, LED arrays. The only work table I have at the moment at the start is the Tinker table, so let's just see if we can't change that. What do I want? Business development for that. Because we are starting off with 100 success points, so I can go with chemistry tables and electronic workbenches straight away, which can make these things a little bit faster. And it's 50 each, as well as a little bit of research. I've got 200 research. So my thoughts are here is to spend that, unless there's something else really compelling. Yep, I'm going to spend it straight away to get the chemistry desk and the electronics workbench. So that gives us a little bit of a leg up. Now the reason why I'm going for that is because battery stacks and the oh no, the LED is chemical, isn't it? I should have gone for the work table. Damn it. Oh well. One for the lesson pile. So drop this guy here, and this guy here, right? So these guys are going to be making my battery stacks. They're going to be making 2 a day each. And they just need chemicals and plastic. Now these things will need 1 every 2 days. So that's a ridiculous amount of batteries to start off with. That's okay. The next thing is that we'll want here. Like, move you actually. How much money have we got? Yeah, I've got plenty of money. It's an easy start. Use LED arrays. Now we're actually going to need 4 of these. So 2, 4, 6 a day. And we're going to need 4, so roughly 2.5 days, so basically 2 a day-ish. So one of these is slightly going to produce on one of these, so we're going to need heaps of those being pumped out. And the final thing is casing as well, so as in cases, not casein as in, you know, dairy protein. So to do this, we might go with here, here, and here, and you guys will make water cases. So it will make 1 a day, meaning these 3 can produce a heap there as well. So we're gonna go all in here. Damn it, there's not enough room. Alright, we will do this kind of method instead. I'm happy enough with that. Alright, so we're going to want a shelf here, shelf here, shelf here, shelf here, shelf here. What I might actually do is just move this guy over. We're also going to make calculators. Going to set up the supply routes a little bit differently. So our output is actually going to go to these guys, and then the input can go from the shelf. And that's just going to free up our logistics a little bit better. Yeah, it can go there. And then no, let's rotate it like that. Actually, I'm going to do a very similar sort of thing here, and because my bet is that they can fill these up, maybe, especially when we get some bonuses applied to the zone, and the employees, once they skill up, then that's kind of my bet as to what's going to happen there. Now that I've doubled this, these guys are definitely not going to keep up, so we're going to go another chemistry table lot, and we might just do a little bit closer down, give it a bit of a walkway here, and that way I can put some plants in to keep my employees happy. Otherwise they're going to be angry. Angry employees will strike, it'll be a disaster. These guys, one of these will cover 2 of them, so 3 of those should definitely cover the lot here. Okay, now we're also going to add in some rules. We're going to need to buy plastic. What else are we going to need? We're going to need electronic parts. Chemicals is the other thing. We're going to need wood for these. And yeah, that's everything that we'll need supply-wise. Cool. Next up, we will want in our workspace here, if I select this, see if we can just give everything a bit of a boost. There we go. I'll set myself as a little logistic employee here to be wandering around. And I might actually give that 3 guys. 3 should hopefully keep up. And then we've just got to hire these other employees, right? Now eventually we're going to reconfigure this factory sort of place so that we're making either more or just divide it up so that we have, you know, specific areas for modules, and then we'll need the component parts at some point when we make more sophisticated stuff, and we'll have a research division, all that sort of jazz. But for the time being, this is how we're going to get started. We've still got 244,000 to spend here, so the other few things that I think we're going to need is an analysis desk, and we're just going to loop you here. And I'm pretty sure battery stocks are gonna be the one that we want to research here. So we'll just allow that now. Give you one of these, and then we'll also want a research desk or two. And we might just tuck one in the corner here, so that we can get some research going, get some better parts happening. Battery is really common, so that's kind of where I'm thinking I might start off with. The other options is maybe different cases and that sort of thing. LED matrices for better look and feel to products, or better display, I should say. Yeah, I think we might queue up these guys to start off with, then we'll go with LED matrix. This is useful for our cassettes, right? The monophone speakers and everything. Brightness sensor, probably not. We've got basic sort of bot stuff. But I'm a little bit partial to maybe stylish cases as being an option here. So that will give us a start on our research anyway, and take us through for a while. All that's left now is to hit play. Now I actually don't know what will happen with the competitors at all here. You can see no one's really running around. That's because we're just waiting on something to happen here, where our purchases to come in. Now these yellow guys, as well as myself, wherever I am, yeah, I'm coming down. Hey there. We will start carrying these things around to the various workstations that need them. And then as this truck arrives here, it's going to order in some more of the goods. And then these guys will start to get to work. Yeah, okay, we've got all three modules being produced now. And then all that will happen, or what will happen next, is some assembly, right? So they're carrying these bits down to these guys so they have the things they need to assemble the final product. And we might speed it up. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Everyone's hands are waving around. At the moment, people are reasonably happy, it seems. I'm not sure why. Can't reach a facility exit. Yes, there's no escape for you. Have we blocked something? Maybe? Maybe if you block the exits, then they get a bit upset about that. I too would be upset to be locked into work and no escape from there. I might just pump this up to the available space, right? These guys aren't going to produce 18, but you know, we can only hope. We can also give these guys some speed as well, some skills once they've been doing things long enough. Have to pay them more, but it's probably worth the boost. Well, it is worth the boost. But here we go. Also, our analyst here, they're pulling apart the battery to say, this is how you do it, and that produces research. Then this guy is consuming that research. Or lady, no, dude. Look at that mustache. It's fantastic. And we've got a start. Excellent. those calculators. So people can calculate. Now the other thing that we can sell is all the components that go to make these calculators. Probably the main thing that I'm concerned about running out of is these bleeping displays. And part of the main reason why I've got these guys, even though it's slightly more for them to travel, I've got them going and dropping off their calculators directly, solely for the reason because it means that these logistic guys have less work to do. It helps out a little bit. It just makes the whole place a little bit more efficient. Just looking down at the minimap, I would have expected to see some competitors, and I don't know if that's just, you know, you have to go scouting for them, or what will happen with them. Let's have a look at some of the functions, because this is my first playthrough on Freeplay, and I haven't had a competitor in the game yet, I should say. Certainly we've got huge potential for sales on the calculators, so we're not gonna not sell them. There is a market cap on how many will be sold depending on the expense of your product and how good it is. But everyone wants these stylish calculators, so we are fine. Now once you've sold enough as well, you can get to the next market phase. So the potential margin for products will increase, but if you don't, perform to market expectations, then things will go badly. Now, Pooks Engineering seems to be the only one producing these, and I'm not seeing a competitor yet. So I'm not really sure what's happening there. But we are making money, 3,500 a week, which is lovely to see. How are we keeping up though? We've got 3 there, we've got an excess of 1 there, we've got no excess batteries, but I am consuming them, so that would make sense. And we've got plenty of batteries kind of stored up here. An extra case or so. Yeah, overall, I think we're doing okay. What I think next that we want to do is decorate. Because ultimately we want happy employees, right? Happy employees will work faster and other good things. So let's make them happy by putting in a company sign. That's right, Pooks Engineering. Look at that cat. He is hungry, starved for business. That's right. And that will actually make your employees happier. I don't know where the facility exit. Maybe it's this. I can't think of anything else. Yeah, I really don't know. Lucky crafting, picking, walking. Okay, I don't know why many things are happening here actually. So yeah. Right. So to make people happy, what we might do. I'm wondering, can we put like dividers? No, we can't. Seem to recall seeing someone put things around a little box here, so it looked like it was decorated, but I don't think doesn't seem to be the case here. All right, but that's not going to block anything, so let's chuck that in there. See, I'd love to do that, but it's going to block the thoroughfare. So we just go with the regular old plant here. Everyone loves a plant or two. I don't think we'll get much traffic coming through here, so we're also going to put a plant there. Yep, see, people smile when there's a plant around, and we'll drop a plant here too. Plants for everyone. These guys as well, you deserve an extra big plant. There's 2.7, and that's 1.3, so for a little bit extra, we get a higher bonus, right? So we'll drop that in. Giant cactus. Oh, hello. Okay, so we've got this new thing. Alright, so Simon. So what are these? Assignments, all or nothing. Ah, see, there's a nut. So if I deliver these, what happens if I fail? I don't know, but I am making an awful lot of them, largely because I need to. Oh wait, yeah, here we go. Alright, we'll drop you down. And there's an assignment bin. Okay, right. This is new. Fun. Fun times. I can only see this going badly for us, but fun times. And I think I can maybe sandwich in a couple more of these guys, right? That would definitely block the way. Trying to avoid that. Maybe down here. Yeah. Yeah, since that's actually going to be effectively worth something now, we will maybe move you so it's like that. Grab you. Do that. Then that. And then that. Alright? Cool. Grab these guys in. Get some employees on that stuff. We'll send back the game mode as well. Oh, you're unhappy. Why are you unhappy? Don't be unhappy, man. Don't be unhappy. These guys are happy, even though they can't reach the exit. Still not sure why that's the case, but oh well. If anyone can see an exit that I'm blocking somehow, let me know. I think they're all clear, but apparently it's making people unhappy. We've certainly got plenty of research, so it seems that you only really need one analysis desk, and then from there it makes sense to just start piling up the researchers a bit more. And then, yeah, we're gonna start decorating again. Keep people as happy as possible. Don't want to spend too much though. Go carpets in their little workspaces. Gotta keep an eye on the dollars too. That'll work. That'll keep people happy. How's the happiness? Alright, so that's gonna, they're gonna be over the frickin' moon, right? Apart from the recently hired part. That'll drop down, so... But otherwise... Oh, hello. Hello. You're gonna go for the Harmony Mark 1. Alright, are you in the premises, or you just saying hi? How do the competitors work? Railroads, blueprint design, market overview. Look at the calculator mark, right? We've got 18% market share, but I think that's only because I'm not only selling 49 or 16, so we're not getting the full market availability. Alright, so he's entering the... these guys are competing in the cassette players. Okay. Whereas I'm dominating the calculators, right? They know they can't compete, so they're just going with the cassettes. Honestly, I do not care about the cassettes at the moment, as long as I can dominate the calculator market. These are running out. So I don't know if that's a logistics problem or just because they're all going into the bin. I am leading well and truly though against my competitors, so that's good. Cool, alright. So this kind of makes me think maybe I should be in cassettes if they're all being in cassettes, right? Like if we bought the building here and then started a cassette business, compete in both markets and bring in an extra moolah. I also think an additional logistics person may not go wrong here. I guess maybe somehow I'm blocking this exit. Like I'm not. There's a walkway there, people, but maybe that's why they're unhappy about me blocking a walkway. Click on them, look at the happiness level. Yes, the competitors, they do release products. There's a problem. Alright, but we're making reasonable money, or at least for a startup, where we don't really do much. We've got research underway, and we're kind of almost filled up this sort of area, haven't we? We might just grab another research desk here. That's got us started. Alright, let's go to company goals and commit some things. Make revenue with cassette players. No, that's not what we want to go with. Net worth, which we've completed straight away, so that gives me some company goal points. Are these tier 1 or tier 2 modules? How do I tell? I think it'll be in research. Research. Electronics, you're a tier 1. So register banks, logic circuits. Batteries, alright, so back to company goals. If I go for you, then we've immediately done that. Transporting zones. But I think, yeah, that's why they're going for cassettes, because there's an available company goal for it, maybe. Maybe we have the same goals that we can go for. I don't want to sell components. Not keen on transporting products between zones by courier just yet. So might just see if there's some more goals that appear, but that allows us to go to business development and unlock our next thing, which will be the workbench. Which means these dudes can actually be upgraded to make cases a lot faster. I just don't think I need to, is the thing. It will be really helpful later on though. What else can we do for business development at the moment? We have 76 points remaining. Can we do anything? Get anything? Oh, we could go for medium shelves. Unlock walking speed as a skill. Picking speed as a skill. I think those are skills anyway. Nope. Nothing else that we can pick up at this point. No, welding table might be our sort of thing next, not sure, or bot assembly. Bot assembly could be quite useful once we get to that market. Speaking of markets, I want to check how that's progressing. So this is in phase 1. This is in phase 1. So these guys are making all the sales here. Yeah, so that's what I was talking about by Harmony Mark 1. Alright. And then my calculator here is just smashing it. Yeah. But there needs to be a fair number of units sold. And I've still got options to get cassette players on there, on the market. So, how much for this building? 160k. We definitely can't buy it. For this one, that's 188. For this one, 96, right? So we could pick up this building, which would be an absolute steal, and then set up courier routes to go back and forth between here. And drop cassettes off to be sold at a pallet down here. So we can just kind of set them up in the back or whatever, and then keep this as my buy-in pallet. 96k, 173. See, this little building would be really nice as a research thing or something. Normally you can get a really big map happening here. Alright, we just got enhanced battery cell, which is a really small battery that's quite useful. It also requires the construction of plastic parts. Ah, you're my competitor in calculators. She making some handy number cruncher number 1. Okay. Yeah, hopefully we should outcompete her. She is like this level 1 sort of bot. New market unlocked. Okay, so someone must have unlocked that market. Is that what happens? And then someone spends it and then you're competing against them? Possibly. Let's look at company goals. Is there a thing for that? No. Alright, let's go with this guy over here, right? Let's build up, buy up. We don't have much money now, so I'll have to plan my next production pretty carefully. Show. If I'm gonna make a new product, what should it be? Create new. We can go small chassis, small cases. So I think cassette player may be the way to go here rather than robots. The reason why I don't want to go for robots is because I don't have the assembly bays. I've only got the small ones, not the I think they're called bot assemblies, so until I've got the points for that, there's no point. No pun intended. And so we're going to go with the cassette players instead, I think. Create that, a wooden cassette player. You know, that's fancy, right? Fancy. Go with the sunny vibes, yep. Groove Kid, good listener. I like good listener because it's kind of chunky, right? Attach that to your wrist. Or is this, you know, it's clearly going to break. But it's very Apple-ish. Almost if Apple made a cassette tape, then I kind of feel like this is what it would look like. You know, give it some white, boom. We're going to go with chunky. Alright, so we're going to need sound quality and battery life to win on this one. So battery life we've got covered. We're already making these particular batteries. I'm not sure if I want to upgrade to the other stacks yet. Let's go T1 battery stacks. And then we're going to need some crap. I don't think beepers will fit in this. I don't think we can use wooden cases at all. So we're gonna have to go with plastic cases. Oh yeah. And probably work things around the beeper. So I think I might. Oh, we only need one beeper. Right. It's just gonna beep at people. Okay, so if we do that and then that, then that's a functioning cassette player and the Blaster 101. Boom! Just checking out what else it has. Yeah, we could chuck a motor in there. Motorized cassette play tape. Okay, Blaster 101. I like it. 1.6 assembly time, or is 1.4? What if we used our new batteries? What's that give us? They're 0.5 each versus 1. I still think the old battery stacks are the way to go. So we can craft them faster than we can craft our calculators. And that's actually kind of good, right? Because we can pump them out quicker. And probably pump them up quicker, I don't know. Are they inflatable? Yeah, Blaster 101. Good deal. Okay, so now that we're going to be assembling outside of our starter zone here, we're going to keep calculator production up, and we're not going to mess with that, right? I don't want to break things. We've got money coming in from that. We don't want to mess around with it. What we do want is to set up production up here instead, and then transport it down to a delivery zone so we can actually sell off our products. So for that, we're going to put a courier zone here at a rural. Oh, that's made him unhappy. Oh, you're still very happy. What are you talking about? Set up a rule here. We're going to sell off our cassette players. Right? And then over here is where we're going to put them all together and create the components for it. Now, if I put employees in this big of a space, I think they're going to get unhappy. So instead, what I might do is go to zones, create a new zone, and do that, maybe. The hamsters, oh yes, we're going to have a hamster wheel for our employees. It's going to be fabulous. So, grab this. We're going to need to assemble a few of them. So let's start with assembly. 1, 2, 3. Drop a courier thing where these are going to be dropped off. Output will go to here. We're also going to have another courier pallet here, where everything can be dropped in, all the materials we need to build this. Right, so these are all going to go for the blaster. We're going to need plastic cases, battery stack, and bleepers. To make bleepers, we're also going to need coils. So let's check out what will make coils, right? I can't actually remember it. Electronic workbenches. So that's going to be a component we need. So we do this, this, and this. We are blocking those parts there, but I think we're going to be okay. That's going to do 0.5, right? Can you make, and you're the things that make bleepers too. So this needs 2, this will produce 5, so if I went like that, that's a full kind of production area by itself for bleepers. They only need 1 every 1.5 days, and it's going to produce 2 a day. So we've got 4 a day, 3 of these. That's more than enough modules for it. So the next thing we're going to need is cases, and I'm pretty sure our basic workbenches will cover that. So we'll drop you in. You're going to make 2 a day. that will actually cover our needs for just these assemblers. I'm going light on because I don't have much money. And then finally, we're going to need battery stacks again as well. So we're going to need 2 of those. So we're going to go with the chemistry tables, yeah. And drop some in like so. Alright, so these gonna do, what, 6 a day between them? Yep, that will be plenty. So we'll put a shelf here, a shelf here, a shelf here. We're rather low on money, but I think we'll be okay. Next up, we're going to create courier routes, which we haven't done so far. We'll add a pallet here, which is going to be our pickup, and add a pallet here, which is going to be our drop-off. And the items we're going to transport is plastic, chemicals. What else do we need? I think metal. Yeah, metal, and that'll be it. Yep. Plastic, chemicals, and metals. Now at the moment I'm not buying in metal, so we'll fix that. And we're also just going to make sure that we have a couple of things of the common materials, right? Go back to our courier route, add metal. It's going to pick up from the Nuremberg courier pallet and drop off of this one, and we'll add an employee to that. So that's route 1 done. Go back. And so we're going to call this raw goods to hamster, because it's the hamster zone. Then we'll create another route, and we're going to add this pallet and then this pallet, which is our sale route. And all it's going to do is transport those blasters down, so we'll load from hamster and upload from Nuremberg, and drop an employee in on that one as well. From there we go to this one, and we're going to need, say, maybe 2 people on logistics here. Then finally we're going to drop in our necessary employees to make all the goods. I say make, bake, we're going to do both maybe. We're going to be baking up some cassette players. Okay, so these guys are going to start trundling around. How happy are these guys going to be in here? They've got a lot of bonuses, but I think that's going to be okay. Yeah, they're not getting the door blocking modifier that these ones are. So yeah, if anyone tells me where I'm blocking the exit, then it'd just be... I think it's just this, maybe. Oh, okay, yeah, I'm going to need employees here as well. Your input will be there though. Space per employee modifier, where are you? That's alright. We're running low on funds. Indeed we are. So I really probably don't want to spend much more money. If I can, let's speed it up. And we're going to bankruptcy, right? So if I've got 180 days. Each time you slide into bankruptcy, you've got a little bit of time to get yourself out of it. Now, according to last week, we're losing money. That's not unsurprising, given that I bought the goods, but I'm not actually selling any just yet. We haven't got anything down here, but that should turn around very soon. Yeah, we're gonna be okay. I swear we're gonna be okay. We just got to get through to Sunday, and then Monday morning we ship everything off. Apparently a competitor advanced to market as well, which seems mighty fast for them to do so. Alright, she's making the virtual pet market. But I'm stuck back in cassettes and whatnot. But it is making me good money, so I don't really see the point in moving to something more more sophisticated and overextending myself too bad. I need cash first. Yeah, and I seem to be doing pretty good at the all or nothing challenge. The dollars, yeah, we're slowly making some money here. Just slowly. And we didn't have enough cases for the day. I don't know if that's just down to... That's the other thing you can do. You can manually transfer things around. It can help to get things started, actually. Definitely got plenty of bleepers happening. Might be cases that is going to be our problem here, because that's very close to the line. Okay, we're making 7k. I think the main thing to do now is volume. Right, we need a little bit of more money before we do that volume burn. I don't know if that's just my competitor taunting me, or if that's a genuine message, as in, you know, they're doing better than I am and I need to watch out. We'll find out, you know, if the game ends from an inexplicable reason, then we'll learn something. The other thing that I haven't done to this zone is apply some rules to it. Those ones specifically, which are the starting rules, but you might as well get all the advantage you can. Now let's check out our company's goals. We've completed these two, which will help. We might go with this one now that we're actually transporting things between zones. And yeah, we are leading in this challenge, followed by Hyperspeed Entertainment, Xbox, and Electronic Arts, Assembly. Alright, so we're getting 9, maybe up as far as 12 a week of the cassettes that we're selling. Go to our market overview now. In the cassette player, I've got 8% market share, which is actually more than the EA guy and slightly less than Harmony, Hyperspeed. In the calculator market, our only competitor is Handy Number Cruncher from Xbox. And we're doing okay there. We've got nothing in the virtual pet and nothing in the toy robot, but that's okay. I'm okay with that. And certainly no one's capping out the weekly demand, so we're not actually going to be competing against other people to sell them. Later on, I'm presuming that you're able to kind of knock other people out of the market. I'm guessing that's how you kind of take down your competitors so that they can't make money. And you get an effective monopoly, you know, frowned upon in real life, but in video games, that's the name of the game. These guys are well and truly ahead of the curve, which is good to see. So I think the next thing that we want to do here is up our assembly game, because we can always find room to sell more. I'm going to go assemble, assemble, assemble. Drop our shelf here. And then we're also going to want another workbench here, so we'll get him in now. You guys can go for the blasters too. We've still got 15 grand in the pocket, so that's good. They're all unhappy. Are you, dude? Nah, you're increasing. It's all good. Your output can go to that one there. Just wander over and dump it straight away. Keep our logistics as streamlined as possible in your input from there. Alright. So we'll see if we actually fill this up now. Hopefully we do. Just go to full speed ahead. Alright, they're starting to make things, that's good. Still down to the cases that we're not quite keeping up, so we'll just drop in another plastic case production. What was that? We've just done double battery stacks. Are we still researching something? Yes, we are. Alright, so we have new batteries that will help us out now. So if I went to my blueprint designer, and let's say if we're making a new calculator or whatnot with our fancy wooden case, then what we can do is use these guys instead of these. They take a little bit more to build, but they have a better battery life. This is a battery life of 1, this is 1.5, and they take up the same amount of space. So that's basically how you're able to get better products in the same amount of available space. Is the internal components are better. I'm almost thinking that this zone could use one more logistics. I don't know. Yeah, we are gonna fill up on that one. So we're gonna want another courier place and just drop that. Go with some more volume here, right? And then our local logistics will just move them over so that we're not flooded. And that'll help us out. Yeah, he's moving them over here so that this one's always kept clear. This one's going to be filled up first. Cool. Alright. Things going well. We could really use some more cash though, so I think that's going to be down to this challenge here. We're about halfway there for the delivery goal. I'm assuming that everyone's proportion counts here, and it's just whoever wins. So I'm still ahead there, largely because my calculated product just, you know, produces a lot of those things. We're overproducing on batteries, but that's alright because that's what I analyze as well. If we went with the double stackers, well, that could be an option at some point. I'd have to redo my calculator. I think it would also then take longer to assemble, so I'm not sure if I really want to do that. This is really going to fill up, I think. Oh no, we sold it all off. Cool. Alright, making lots more money now as well. Look at that, nearly 20k profit. So if we jump to that market, how far off advancement? That's not too... It's about halfway off for the cassette player to go to full advancement. If I drop to the assignment cases. Alright, hang on. We've got a new assignment, right? What's the assignment if we go to... this one, okay. Duff Corp. They want wooden cases as a delivery goal. Ah, right. Well, I think we can help you out here, Duff Corp. We might just need to do a little bit of moving around though. If I do that, right, these are all our woody guys, right? So I'm going to upgrade their benches so they're going a lot faster. Why are you glum, guys? Everything is awesome. Everything is awesome. Sorry, I couldn't help that one. We'll place the pallet for that. Majority bonus. We get 21 grand and some research points. If I drop the pallet here. Majority bonus for that is 19 Gs. Yeah, so it's definitely worth it. Then we also get paid per item that gets dropped in there. So it's more money. And I like money. I also like how these crates are actually decorated. I wish you could do that with your own. Yeah, so we get 300 grand when he just dropped, or 300 grand, $300 when that dropped in there. So I think it's well worth doing that. My main concern is just that I don't want it disrupting our production down here, right? I think we'll be okay. It'd be nice if you could set priorities on these. Like have a manual price to say, okay, I really want a preference going for the goal versus actually producing finished products or vice versa. Hello devs, are you listening? If you are, that could be nice. Now we have a battery shortage over here. So let's attend to that. Chemistry tables, that's what we want. Do that and then that. We won't be able to do the same layout, but we should be able to kind of stopgap the problem here. Go like that, go that, and then that. Do some employees. And good things should happen. Now the other thing I haven't done with this area is decorate it. Eventually these guys will get unhappy as things get crowded. Sorry, couldn't think of the word. Now I do have an excessive amount of batteries over here, so I might just tell these guys, yeah, you can fill them up and then just kind of drop them across like that every so often. Because it's my main research sort of thing that I use. Because it gives me a research lot of 20. I consume them. I think the double battery stack will be the next thing that I start consuming. Either that or the LED matrix, because that actually gets me to T2 research, which I'll really want later on. Alright, we'll speed things up again. We'll build up a little bit of money. And then we might start expanding into this zone here with something. We could enter another market, or we might seek to kind of dominate some of the existing ones a little bit further, maybe. Milestone 1 reached, what's that mean? Oh, can I do company goals too? Yeah, alright. Maybe that one, because we're producing them now, and we're producing an awful lot of them. And go for profits. Yeah, we'll see if we can do those in the allotted time frame. Where'd that milestone go though? What does that mean? Is it this? Nope. God knows. Alright, let's check out the market. Go back to fast while we're doing this. New assignment is available. $1,000 Gs each. Hang on. Moment. What do they sell for? Let's see if this is going to be worthwhile, right? So when we sell them, oh god, that's worthwhile. Right. Now it would make more sense to. So we go to the assignment. Duff Corp. Yeah, so it would make sense to just put it directly here if I can. It looks like it can because when it drops in there, it sells it straight away, right? So let's go to build mode. Just kind of move this over here. And then go to that assignment, grab that, place the pallet. And these guys, your output is going to be in. There's no space. What do you mean? Alright, what we'll do then is just allow the logistics people to drop them in. So go to courier, that. You're no longer doing anything there. Don't pick them up, don't carry them, don't do anything. Hopefully our local guys will drop them off here. 1.5. Does my product actually do that? Not sure if it does. Let's check it. It doesn't. Right. Show the design. We need a better bleeper. Leaping L. We need a new blaster. Right, new cassette player. Still gonna need to be a plastic case. We'll go with the Groove Kid instead, with the Blue Jazz. Blue Jazz Groove Kid. We're gonna need at least 2 bleepers in this one. So if I do that, and then that, I still can get a double stack in it. And that would work. Exceeds well and truly the current market expectations, but that's okay. Nice listen dark mode. Yeah, that just doesn't make sense. Creative box for new radio light. Secret vibes. Let's just get rid of dark mode and just go with the secret vibes. Cool. With your bleepers. Finish the design. Now back here. Let's do some work on the zone. I said it was going to expand, I just didn't realize in what direction. And we're going to need better bleeper production, I think, to pull this off. In our courier route though, where I cancel that, it can still load and unload. And what we might do is just kind of just extend the zone out. Hopefully this won't annoy people. Yeah, it seems to be okay. Go to here, grab some I want another bleeper production table set. So I'm demanding more of them now. And then we're also going to be making double stack one, so that makes one every half a day. So it's going to be a 1-to-1 ratio, right? So I'll leave these with these guys. You only need one in it. Switch over to secret vibes, please. down here, you to here, you to here. Actually, this is a bad way of doing that. Move them back, keep them close, right? Instead, just move my case production. So, another chemistry table here. You're going to be the T2s. We've already got metal coming down here, I'm pretty sure. Yep, good. Then move this case over here. And this is how you reconfigure your factory. We've got a little common zone too, that's cool. I'll need to hire another dude here. And I think we should be pretty good now. Off we go. These guys are all panicking, wondering what to do. I'll just... oh, wrong one. Drop you some of these guys. I'll put them together. And you wanted some metal, so... drop it in to try and give these a bit of a kickstart. Now the extra batteries, I'm just going to drop down here for research purposes. And I think we'll be okay. We've just got stylish cases as well, and we're out of research things that we're doing. So I think what I'm going to queue up next is a monophone speaker, because that will be quite useful if I'm going to stay in the audio market at all. Thinking ahead, when we get to drones, I'm going to want some of these other things as well. And in case wise, I kind of want to go with the stylish cases because you kind of get a little bit of extra points. It's a little bit harder to lay them out, but we've just, by upgrading, right, we get 16 slots. So then we get 1.5 style and some offsets on ecological footprints and that sort of thing. I would really like the polished case at some point too. Probably don't have the research coming in for it, so we're just going to go with a monophone at the moment. And there's probably some other things. Small compartment is probably going to be a winner at some point, and we'll probably want a small stepper motor, so we'll queue those up for the future. Now we do have some success points as well, so we should probably do something with those. I'd like bot assembling actually, so we're going to have to save up by getting another analysis bench here. So we just let things run while I work out where to place everything here. Research. There we go. You can take... had you doing batteries, right? Yeah, batteries will be fine as well. And that'll give us some surplus research. Cool. In the meantime, we're starting to make progress on this. Are we leading? I think we are. Yep, we have a little bit of a head start. Probably fit another bench in there. No, we can't, not with the plant. Sorry, plant, you must move to the corner. Actually, we'll probably move it a little bit closer to the action there. Alright, that's nicer. Grab that in. You're going to make these. Eventually, we're probably going to want to upgrade to the stylish cases now that we've invested in some research into it. We've got these guys being unhappy, but they're not too unhappy, so that's okay. No one's really got the skills to pay the bills yet either. We might drop this to a stack of 2, just because these guys are starting to stop. Oh, hang on. Yeah, we need some more logistics here. Can we drop these? That's gonna be, yep, alright. Now you got a place to put him. But I think I might drop another person in there anyway, because the zone has grown in size. Yes, that's what we want. That's right, get the money going, please. Again, manual is not the way to do this, by the way, folks, but can we set their output there now? Yes, we can. Good. Your output shall no longer be there. I don't want you doing that. That's your new thing. You're gonna go there. We'll get rid of you, go like that. Get rid of you, go like that. Get rid of you, go like that. Cool. Now that I've changed the setup as well, there's actually probably no use keeping the Blaster 101 around, because this one has a fairly decent leg up in terms of desirability, and we actually make more money out of it, and it takes about the same time to produce. So I'm going to archive the Blaster 101. We're going to go over here, get rid of that sell order, and this is going to be all about this guy instead once we start selling them again. Meanwhile, on my courier route for that, it's no longer these products that we're going to be picking up, it's going to be these ones. Load, load, sell. Actually, don't want to do it just yet. Don't do any loading, because at the moment I want everything to go into the box here because I'll get more money out of it. Cool. Good times, good times. All right. How are we doing on that research as well? Let's go to business development and check it out. I like the idea of getting product output as well. I need another 250. I want to save up this so I can enter the bot markets and be kind of competitive with the right table for it. The other options is some other bits and pieces. I think these are skills maybe. Yeah, these are skills. And yeah, these are policies that you can apply to the areas, which just makes everyone get a boost. You need a lot of success points for them. Keepers. Bonus payments, strict golds. That'll make people unhappy, but it'll make them faster. Like, I think I could live with that, right? So 5% is not all that much. And you can offset those happiness penalties with other things, right? Walking and picking is a little bit faster because he's happy though. If we get them even happier, then we'll get a reduction luck, so they might produce 2 instead of 1. Doing alright here though. Wonder if that actually counts towards the markets. It doesn't look like it. Yeah, and the market was being capped at some point too. Like when I was in there with the blaster producing 29 of them, starting to squeeze some things. So especially with the Boom Funk Man in there as well, then that's gonna pocket computer in there as well. These guys are just opening new markets all the time. I'm not even, like, we haven't even progressed one. These guys have sold a lot though. I know, yeah. What are you doing? Yeah, drop it in. Why is there storage not? Interesting. Crap. I think there's a limit each week, maybe. Surely not. I do that. Do I just need to put down more crates? Is that the thing? Hang on. Hold up. The assignments. This one. Ah, right. This is like a limitless palette. This one is not. They'll have maximum levels on the crates. Cool. Okay. Well, that would seem to be some good places for some pallets, right? Please just drop it off there. Right. I just... Yeah, look. That's how you do it. You guys all want to drop out there as well now, don't you? Well, that's a frustrating bug. Have to forego these ones by doing this and learn my lesson not to deposit directly into those and just let the logistics dudes do things. Well, at least I know now. In the meantime, what I might do is just move this pallet here. Maybe I don't actually want to move that pallet there. Drop this one down. Get those secret vibes going. This extra battery dude can go over here. Please tell me you're actually going to try and drop them in here. Sell. I'm not going to have to do it myself. Yeah, hang on. Alright. You've got 3 logistic workers. You should be able to do this. But you're not. Okay. This is frustrating. Output over here then, folks. Must I do everything myself? Willing to do it because it's worth a fair bit. seems a little bit silly that my logistic guys aren't just picking them up and dropping them into crates. Maybe, that's why. That's why. Just gotta set better things. Yeah, okay, so let's put your output back to here. Also wondering, now that it's full, can I move it? I seem to. Yay, I think I won the nuts or nothing. Cool, which is giving me a chunk of change, and then that allows me to expand. Yeah. Buy this guy, oh, nearly. We can buy this one, 229. Oh, no, not quite. No delivery area. That's unfortunate. Oh, it's this one. Yeah, okay. So that's another sort of place we can get, and it has a delivery area. Then we could expand into this bigger guy here as well. So good things are happening, really. But I think this might be where I drop off on the stream tonight. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed tonight's playthrough. If you did enjoy tonight's playthrough, let me know. Drop something in chat and I might do it again. If you didn't, I'm still going to play this game. I like it. It's a little bit of fun, and now that I'm out of the campaign, I'm finding it a little bit more enjoyable. The campaign just felt kind of like jumping through hoops, and I get the point was to kind of teach you how to play the game, but this seems like a little bit more interesting now. I'm still kind of confused as to why the AI is opening so many markets. I mean, they're basically just doing it for me, which is nice because I get to keep my discovery points, potentially for later on. But maybe there's a thing that I'm missing because I didn't get through the whole campaign before I decided to just kind of run off. So maybe the joke's on me. Maybe. Either way, I like the game. Shout out if you do too. And thank you very much everyone again for watching. I will see you again sometime soon. For anyone who's hanging out on YouTube for the stream of Transport Fever 2, sorry, it got cut off. The stream broke, and that was a little bit awkward because I was just kind of sitting there talking to myself for 10 or 15 minutes, I'm pretty sure. So I'll have to edit that video before it actually heads out to YouTube. Anyway, thanks again for watching. I will see you in the next stream. See you guys. Bye.